Good evening. I'm in the process of refilming some of my old videos. What I'm going to do here is merge two videos into one and give you a little bit of bonus material. The techniques I'm going to do here are going to be working on the mandible. So firstly, the mandible. We're talking about the jawbone here. So we're talking about this structure here. Now, the anatomy in a nutshell, you've got here the TMJ, the temporomandibular joint, the hinge if you like. Okay, so if you open and close this jaw, this is the hinge. Okay, it's U-shaped, hollow underneath. The jaw actually is very easy to break, it's very easy to compress, it can be extremely painful. You've also got a lot of nerves running around here, including the trigeminal nerve. If anybody's ever had trigeminal neuralgia, it's one of the most thoroughly unpleasant conditions there is. So I was waving good night to my students there. So I'm going to take advantage of this natural anatomical weakness. A few techniques I've got to do that. First one I'm going to do is a mandible lock, face lock if you like, which can be used as a walkout technique. So kind of if you'd like to, maybe a straight punch to the mush say. So I'm going to off angle, and I'm going to move in, take the back of the head, so as I can control him. This hand is going to make a ridge hand and snake straight across here, which is going to leave me with my thumb in the hinge. I'm going to put him into my chest, take a hold, and now I've just got so much control. I can already feel that Callum's in pain, so yeah, control here is important as we come back. And all I did there was pull that into the hinge. I'm separating the mandible. If I show you from a different angle, it really is a thoroughly unpleasant lock. So I'm going to off angle, I'm going to enter, take control here, smash this through. This is rested against the jaw, squeeze, pull. And you can see the reaction you get from that. The second version of this that I'm going to show you is all about a neck crank. So again, I urge you to take great control over this. What I'm going to do here is rather than using the hinge, I'm going to use the lever. So the chin sticks out, some more than others. What I'm going to do, if I go from a different angle there, I'm going to go to the inside this time. So Callum throws me, say, a hook punch, for example. I'm going to enter, do my damage. And I'm going to take the back of the head. What I'm going to do here is push the chin. So I've got a push and I've got a pull together. Okay? So I'm using the lever that is the mandible for the control. And again, you can see how thoroughly unpleasant that is. So I'll show you that again. Again, I urge you, if you're going to practice this, do so with control. So my knee to the thigh, which doesn't look like much, but it's horrible, bends in, I take the back of the head, and I take the point of the chin. I twist. And I'm going to put him straight down. Okay, thoroughly unpleasant. The next part I'm going to do is from the floor. This was a video I filmed some time ago. I did it as two separate videos. So I need to escape in a manner of safety. Now what I'm going to do, we talked about this point of the chin and leverage. I'm going to push the point of the chin to the floor. There. Already you can see his shoulders lifted and cranking the neck. What I'm going to do, and I'm going to be controlled, but I'm going to use this as my point of, instead of pushing off his chest, I'm actually going to push off his jaw. I'm doing it with control here. Come up to 1 foot, and there's my escape. Okay? Again, I mean, if I was doing this for real, and I need to stand up, I've ended up on the floor, and however we've ended up in mount, I need to get up. Okay? I need to be able to escape should he have friends. This is not a good position to be in pragmatically. So what I'm going to do is this. Okay, I'm going to push from here. For the final part of this video, I'm going to go into absolute super evil mode. Callum has a screamer stick there. Okay, if you didn't hate me before, you will in about 30 seconds. If you'd like to swing that stick at me as you would with, say, a hook punch. And again, I'm entering. Again, doing the damage. What I'm going to do here is strip the stick. Okay? From here, I'm going to put the point of the stick into the chin and push it past. As I enter, the back of the stick goes into the back of my head. This is against the hinge. It's the first technique that I did. This, where it came around into the back of the head, is now taking the stick. I'm going to pull here, and I'm also going to push at the back of my head. Okay, so I'm torquing his neck and I'm crushing this hinge, and you can see the effect it's had. Now I can stop here, I can use this to walk him out, or indeed I can be nice and let this off, as is my preference. So I will show you that again. I do this slow. Firstly, you need a lot of accuracy on this, and secondly, it's horrible. So enter, damage, here, strip the stick. Okay, here, drive the point through, enter. Back of my head, here, squeeze. Okay, after that, he's mine, okay? So, what I've given you there are 4 ways of using the mandible, either using the hinge or using the point of the chin for leverage. Mostly, that was intended to be very pragmatic, that last part. Yeah, okay, it isn't, but it was fun. Thanks very much for my uke tonight, for being very tolerant through those, and I hope that video is of interest to you. Is that not pure evil?